Hello students, a very good morning to all of you. This is me, your English course instructor Usman Ali. And today's video and today's lecture, we will be focused on the lesson objective. The lesson objective that we have is that this lesson is designed to build student confidence in speaking English by exposing them to natural speech and allowing them to create and perform original dialogues. After the lesson, after when you read a short story, after when you read a text, so students will be able to, by the end of the lesson, students will be able to recognize common expression and present the spoken English. The second one, the second option, the second instruction that students will be able to practice pronunciation, stress, intonation, and through dialogues. Collaborate you to write and perform realistic conversational scene. The last one that students will be able to develop speaking fluency and active listening skills. In this objective, in this course objective, the material which we are using, the material which we use is the audio sample of real life English dialogues. For example, greetings, ordering, put, asking for help. The second material that we will be mainly focused on, that dialogues from card, situational from whiteboard and markers, voice recorder app or classroom recording device, dialogue performance rubric. So this was the material, this was all the material that we use in the lesson objective. After this lesson objective, we have the warm-up and objective discussion. So when there are several type of questions, here the question is that what do you usually say when meeting someone for the first time? It means that when you meet for the first time to someone, what will you say to him, or ordering at a cafe. So let's learn how to have a real English conversation. After the warm-up, the objective discussion is that we have that we will listen to short conversation, learn useful expression, and then write your own dialogues that you will perform. This helps build real-world communication skill. After the warm-up, this was the objective discussion. So after the objective discussion, we have the instruct and model. And instruct and model, here are several type of instruction. The first instruction that we have is play a sample audio for a short dialogue. This was the first instruction. The second instruction we have that asks student to identify greeting, polite phrases, and natural expression. The third instruction that student need to follow those instructions, and these including instruction. The third instruction is discuss tone, intonation, and conversational tool. The last one, the last instruction that introduce and distribute from cards, shopping, asking or direction. You have any question? No. So we will look forward to the model presentation. After the instructed model, we discuss several type of instruction. So now we will discuss the model presentation. And model presentation, the teacher and the volunteer perform a short sample dialogue. Then the teacher break it down by tone, structure, and key element. After the model presentation, we have the guided practice, several guided practice. The first practice that we will focus on, that student work and pair to create a short dialogue like 6 to 10 line, or 5 to 10 line, or 4 to 10 line based on a prompt. The second practice is that reading aloud with proper pronunciation and natural rhythm. The third practice that pair help each other revise for clarity and fluency. The last practice which we focus on, the guided practice, is rehearse with support from teacher for intonation and word phrase. After the guided practice, we will mainly focus on the independent practice. In independent practice, the first practice which we discuss is fair perform their dialogues in front of the class in small groups. Optionally, record their conversation using smartphone or classroom recorders. The last independent practice, the last practice that we focus on in independent practice is that replay recording to self-access and improve speaking performance. After the independent practice, at the last we have the assessment. In assessment, the formative assessment, the first formative assessment that we will mainly focus on, that dialogue performance is evaluated with a rubric. like fluency, pronunciation, vocabulary, and interaction. The second parameter assessment is that peer feedback and performance using a short checklist. The last parameter assessment that we focus on optional. This is optional. So teacher provides comments and regarding for individualized feedback. So this was all the formative assessment that student will be focused on. After the assessment, we have the purpose. The purpose is to enhance fluency, confidence, and accuracy in spoken English through real-world dialogues, creation, and practice. So this was all about the today class. If you have any question regarding this class, you can freely ask. Don't hesitate about question. I love to answer the question, so you can freely ask from me. If you have no question, so let's see in another video. Thank you so much, everyone.